Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay healthy even when exposed to serious diseases, while others struggle despite doing everything right? Is there really a way to help your body become dramatically more effective at fighting cancer? And what if the answer isn't hidden inside a miracle pill, but within the incredible defense system you were born with? Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating areas of modern medicine: your body's natural ability to recognize and destroy cancer cells. Scientists now know that cancer isn't something that suddenly appears overnight. In fact, abnormal cells develop in our bodies every single day. Most of the time, however, your immune system detects these damaged cells before they ever become dangerous. It's like having a highly trained security team patrolling your body around the clock. But here's the problem. Cancer is incredibly clever. Instead of attacking openly, it disguises itself. It learns how to hide from your immune system, almost like a criminal wearing a perfect disguise. Once it succeeds, those abnormal cells can multiply, forming tumors and eventually spreading throughout the body. For decades, researchers believed the only ways to fight cancer were surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation. While these treatments have saved millions of lives, they often come with significant side effects because they can also damage healthy cells. Today, however, scientists are developing treatments that work very differently. Instead of attacking cancer directly, they help your own immune system recognize the enemy again. This breakthrough is known as immunotherapy, and many experts consider it one of the greatest advances in cancer treatment in recent history. But before we explore these exciting discoveries, let's clear up something important. You may have seen headlines claiming that certain foods or natural compounds are 300 times more powerful against cancer. These headlines grab attention, but they're often oversimplified. Scientific studies sometimes compare the effects of substances under laboratory conditions using isolated cells. Those results don't automatically mean the same effect happens inside the human body. Real biology is much more complex. That doesn't mean nutrition isn't important. It absolutely is. The foods you eat influence inflammation, metabolism, blood vessel growth, and immune function. But no single food has been proven to cure cancer on its own. One of the most interesting discoveries involves something called angiogenesis. This is the process by which your body grows new blood vessels. Normally, angiogenesis is essential. It helps wounds heal, supports pregnancy, and allows tissues to repair themselves. However, tumors also depend on blood vessels. Without a blood supply, cancer can't easily grow beyond a very small size. Researchers discovered that the body naturally produces substances capable of slowing unnecessary blood vessel growth. Modern medicine has even developed drugs that target this process, helping starve certain tumors by limiting their blood supply. Interestingly, scientists have also found that some foods contain natural compounds that may influence these same biological pathways. Green tea contains catechins. Tomatoes provide lycopene. Turmeric contains curcumin. Berries are packed with polyphenols. Garlic offers sulfur-containing compounds. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts contain sulforaphane. These compounds don't work like chemotherapy. Instead, they appear to support healthy biological processes that may contribute to a lower cancer risk when consumed as part of an overall healthy diet. Another amazing system inside your body involves natural killer cells, often called NK cells. Think of them as elite special forces within your immune system. Unlike many other immune cells that require specific instructions, NK cells can quickly recognize stressed or abnormal cells and destroy them before they become a larger threat. Scientists have discovered that sleep, regular exercise, stress management, and proper nutrition all influence NK cell activity. Chronic stress, poor sleep, excessive alcohol, smoking, and obesity can weaken immune function over time. This doesn't mean someone develops cancer simply because they were stressed or didn't exercise enough. Cancer develops through a complicated combination of genetics, aging, environmental exposures, infections, and lifestyle factors. But maintaining a healthier lifestyle gives your immune system better support. Let's talk about inflammation. Inflammation isn't always bad. It's actually one of your body's greatest defense mechanisms. When you cut your finger, inflammation begins the healing process. When bacteria invade your body, inflammation helps fight infection. The problem comes when inflammation becomes chronic. Long-term inflammation can damage tissues, disrupt normal cell communication, and create an environment that may contribute to several chronic diseases, including some cancers. Many everyday habits influence inflammation. Diets high in highly processed foods, smoking, physical inactivity, excess body fat, and insufficient sleep may contribute to chronic inflammation over time. On the other hand, diets rich in vegetables, fruits, legumes, whole grains, nuts, seeds, healthy fats, and fish have been associated with healthier inflammatory responses. This brings us to another fascinating concept known as metabolic health. Cancer cells often consume energy differently than normal cells. Researchers have spent decades studying how metabolism affects tumor growth. While no special diet has been proven to eliminate cancer, maintaining healthy blood sugar levels through balanced eating and regular physical activity supports overall health and may reduce the risk of several chronic diseases. Exercise deserves special attention. Many people think exercise only strengthens muscles or helps with weight loss. In reality, physical activity affects nearly every organ in your body. Regular exercise improves circulation, supports immune function, reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, enhances mood, and even influences hormone levels. Research consistently shows that physically active individuals generally have lower risks for several types of cancer compared with those who are inactive. Even moderate exercise, such as brisk walking for 30 minutes most days of the week, can make a meaningful difference for overall health. Sleep is another powerful but often overlooked factor. While you're sleeping, your body repairs damaged tissues, balances hormones, strengthens immune responses, and removes waste products from the brain. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked with numerous health problems, including obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and potentially certain cancers. Most adults benefit from 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Let's return to nutrition. Instead of searching for one miracle superfood, many scientists recommend focusing on dietary patterns. The Mediterranean diet is one example that's been extensively studied. It emphasizes vegetables, fruits, legumes, olive oil, fish, nuts, seeds, and whole grains while limiting heavily processed foods and excessive added sugars. No diet guarantees protection from cancer, but long-term healthy eating patterns are associated with better overall health outcomes. Now let's discuss something incredibly exciting happening in hospitals around the world: immunotherapy. Unlike chemotherapy, which attacks rapidly dividing cells, immunotherapy helps the immune system recognize cancer that has been hiding. One type, called checkpoint inhibitors, blocks signals that cancer uses to switch off immune cells. Once those signals are blocked, immune cells can attack tumors more effectively in certain patients. Another approach involves CAR T-cell therapy. Doctors collect some of a patient's own immune cells, genetically modify them in specialized laboratories, multiply them, and then return them to the patient's bloodstream. These engineered cells are specifically designed to recognize and attack certain cancers. For some blood cancers, these treatments have produced remarkable results. However, immunotherapy doesn't work for everyone, and researchers continue working to understand why.